Hello, everyone. Gilbert here, Red Dragon Model Works. Today we're going to go live, just see what happens. If you guys got any comments, you guys have come in and out. So let's start it off. Enough of my bullshit. We've got Mr. Risedam there.
What's going on, everybody?
Mr. Geraci, Dominic, Damagooch, of course, Jeebus. Jeebus is coming to us live from Florida.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Not much. I'm just finish up some work on my drone, and so I can finally start flying it at night. I get all set up with proper lighting and whatnot. So,
dude, you're gonna have all kinds of UFO sightings in your neighborhood now.
I got a life flight helicopter 2 miles from me. I called up the police department. I said, okay, what rules does the city have compared to the FAA? Let me just get it all out of the way. And they're like, well, what exactly are you going to be doing? You really shouldn't be flying over people's homes, right? And I wasn't about to start getting into a whole, well, the rules are this, and tell them what they didn't know. I was like, I'm just setting it up, taking pictures of a sunset, and bringing it back down. Otherwise, I'm flying it around my yard here. Well, don't be taking pictures of people in their backyards and stuff. We don't want to get phone calls. I was like, I have no interest in any of the people that live around me. Like, trust me, I don't care what they're doing. I don't want pictures of it. I don't want video of it. I don't care if they're there or not.
All right, where the hell is it? Oh, there it is.
So, aside from that, then I'm gonna start cracking on the sci-fi build. That big bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna get on Friday, man, but my puppy died.
I'm so sorry about that.
Well, we knew it was coming. He had cancer. We kept him comfortable and he just started going, and we knew it. We knew it because they told us what the symptoms were going to be. So it was heartbreaking, man. Especially, Dominic, you understand this too. These are my babies. Yeah. They're my babies, So anyway, so I was.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's that?
I'm sorry I posted what I posted before too, and I was like, I started thinking about it afterwards, because I never remembered what happened, and I was like,
nah, it is what it is what it is. So my wife and I, we were talking about it. We're gonna adopt another one. We're not gonna get a puppy. We'll adopt one, give it a good life,
There you go.
So anyway, so what are you working on, Gooch?
69 Oldsmobile conversion into a convertible.
Nice.
Oh, it's a car.
And, and I want to do a C10, kind of like the Baldwin Motion Camaro.
I bet you
white stripe around the tail.
You 3D
maybe
print
a L88 hood on it.
You 3D printing a bunch of parts for it?
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Of course.
Yeah. Joshua, I see you moved your stuff around, bro. You're in a different location.
Oh yeah, dude. August is horrible here. It'll be 130 degrees in here just during this. So I moved closer to the door so I could open the door, get some fresh air, get my redneck air conditioner going.
Yeah.
And all I've been working on is the sci-fi build. Getting it all blacked out.
Dude,
I try to light it, but I don't know if I am now.
I posted that thing for our group build, and I finished mine already.
Yeah, well,
I got it, man. I got in the groove with that. I had this whole floor was full of all. I got a bunch of. Freddie gave me a bunch of sprues, a box full of sprues, and a bunch of kits that they were just messed up. They were all laid out here, man. I was picking. I literally had about 14 kits on the floor, just thrown all over the place. Sprues everywhere. And I'm just sorting through. Okay, I need that piece. Click. I'll take that piece. Click.
So with that being said, that means you should have enough in there to do another one.
Oh no, I've got an idea for another one already. I want to take an old one of those old Ford or Chevy trucks, and I want to put a how in Fury Road they had the fuel pig, that round fuel pig that Furiosa was driving around. Remember, she had the big truck and then she had that little pig in the back. They called it the pig, the little round fuel pig.
Oh yeah.
I want to do something like that on the back of a truck, and then have something, a little thing with a guy with a machine gun on the top and stuff like that. So yeah, and then wings on the motherfucker. I've got an idea for it already.
Oh, Jesus. NY3D Creations is starting already.
Yeah.
You know, the Yamato is a sci-fi ship, too.
What? You know what? You know what? But hold on. You're gonna laugh. I pulled it out of storage, dude. It's sitting in the paint booth. I don't want to use. I thought I had bought some what the hell is that? Some lacquer paint for it, the whole red, but I must have used it because I got like maybe that much left in the bottle. So I'm gonna order some from I don't know, that SMS or whatever, you know, some or maybe some Tamiya Hull Red. You know, I think I got Tamiya Hull Red. And I'm gonna paint it. I'm not gonna weather it though, because I'm gonna give it to my grandson. Once it's done, I'll give it to my grandson. And then I was looking for another one because I wanted to light the other one up. You know, just light it up. Because you know, there's ways it's already channeled and everything for lights, you know. So I'm gonna light the other one up. This one I didn't light up. Come on in, Mike.
Mike's scared.
It's an excuse to buy paint.
That's going to be my sci-fi.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm warning you though, it's not going to look anything like this.
Hell, I don't care. I mean, it's up to you, dude. We don't care. Just build the damn thing. We don't give a shit.
They have freaking pipes on the thing.
Mike, we don't care. Just come on in. Don't be scared.
Mopar Nut says, "Live and let live." Cool Camaro. You talking about Mopar? You talking about the one that Dominic's doing?
Yeah.
And
no,
then
the Camaro was the one you did.
And then of course you got fucking Mike. Gotta throw that shit in there. You gotta throw that in there, Mike.
Oh God, that was not a picture we needed, Mike.
Yeah, it's over here. I'll show you, motherfucker. I hit it all the way to the back here because I was pissed off when it went flying.
You know, I have a weak enough heart. I don't need that, Mike. I really don't.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
It still looks shiny and pretty.
Yeah, when it hit, this popped off and it scratched the paint right there.
Yeah.
And then it landed like this, so it scratched a little bit on the side here. I buffed most of it out, but I like the way that carbon fiber looks on there.
Huh, came out nice.
Dominic's looking at it going, "No, my man, that ain't no fucking Dodge, man. What's wrong with you? That ain't no Dodge."
So is no Mopar.
Yeah, that's not a Mopar. They don't have black hoods.
Well, my C10 is going to look kind of like this Camaro.
Nice.
Not color.
This is a Baldwin Motion Camaro. Yep. Same color, same stripes. I got to figure out how I'm going to put the spoiler on it somewhere.
You know
It's
when
going to be like sitting on the back of it or towed off the back.
After I had it's actually Mopar. It's purple. It just looks blue here, but the pictures, it's a really beautiful. It's that Testers. What is it? Purplicious or whatever it is. Yeah, that's what it is. I did it right out of the rattle can. That's not airbrushed. Right out of the rattle. I got lucky because I suck at a rattle can, man. Unless I'm doing shit on a wall, you know. But I got lucky because they came out beautiful. But you know what, Dominic? After I painted it sat for a while. You guys know that. And then I bought that carbon fiber. I was thinking, fuck, I should have put that carbon fiber, like stripes, like the carbon fiber on it. I thought it would probably look pretty cool. And I thought, nah, I look too fucking gaudy, you know? Because
Didn't you paint the hood a couple times?
No, I only painted.
Issues?
No, that's the black one.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I got down here where the trunk. I had that little goober and I couldn't get it out. And I kept sanding it. And I got to reshoot the whole trunk. You know, the trunk is this one. Where this one, I'll show you right here. Yeah, here it is. I got it wrapped up. This is the one that I shot a couple of times. This one right here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's beautiful, but you see that right there? Right there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
I mean, I still got the paint. Just mask it all off, sand all this down, reprime it, you know, and then shoot it again. Thing is, you know, after I had that, it's a beautiful kit when you don't. But I'm gonna tell you something. Once everything fit nice before I painted it. I hate you fucking car guys. Because everything fits nice when you dry fit it. You paint it, nothing fucking fits after you paint the motherfucker, you know? Yeah, you know, the little tolerant, because they're tight, especially when you're trying to. And the one thing that always scares you is when you put the piece in, you got to open, just slightly do this to get the motherfucking thing, the pan in. It's like, no, don't crack it. Don't fucking break it. I got heavy hands, man, you know? But anyway.
The worst is when I do my 61 Corvette conversion. So the sides of the car, the complete sides of the car are from a 59, and the rest of the car is 62. So then you try and spread the body to go over the rest of everything, and you're pulling on what you sectioned onto the car, and you're just waiting for that little crack. Yeah, I know I'm going to hear it. I know I'm going to hear it.
Yeah, that's what
I've been lucky twice so far.
Dude, that's what I was worried about. I'm like, shit, I'm going to crack this fucking thing. I'm going to crack it. I know I'm going to crack it. I got it in there. And then when it decided to do some Dukes of Hazzard here, and it went flying. Everything came up. I'm like, fuck, I got to put that thing back in. You know, shit. And I don't glue them in. Fuck it. I'm not gluing that shit in. I'll just get it in there, man. And then glue the tips, you know, the ends here. But I'm not gluing that motherfucker in, man. I don't know. Do you glue them in when you put them in there? Dominic?
The interiors and stuff?
Yeah.
If I don't have to, I don't. If they're stubborn and they don't want to sit up.
Yeah, you know, when you put the tub on there and you slide the chassis and all that.
Yeah.
You know, I know most guys I know don't glue them.
No, I look at the top of the door panel and the top of the door, and if they meet up or they're really close, I'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
But I got it, because if it's not level with the top of the door, then everything underneath isn't going to go up as far as it should.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing with these models to me is the ride height, is getting the car to sit the right height. I'll take measurements off the real car from the ground to the bottom of the car, and then duplicate that in scale. So it's critical now that everything fits the way it has to fit.
Please, if you could roll the damn car into your bedroom to get the measurements, you would.
Yeah. So it's critical now that everything fits the way it has to.
Clear out the bed.
Hello, mate.
Yeah.
I just heard myself.
Yeah, Mike says.
Yeah. So, but this here, this is a big sectioning area. You know, I'm trying to make a regular hood for the '69 Chevelle, the flat hood, and they're really hard to find on the internet, pictures of it. So this center section is a resin 70 Monte Carlo, because I needed the cowl venting, and now I had to replace, because the Monte doesn't have that ridge down the middle. So now I have plastic here that I have to sand out and everything. And this is another thing, the lights crack when you're sanding it. But once this is done, I'm going to throw it in rubber, make a mold of it, and then it's solid.
Yeah, Mopar says try making all the jams.
As many as I want.
Mopar, another saying, try making all the jams and rocker plates for the floor. That'll stress you out. Dude, I've tried making door jams and shit. I'm going to tell you what, you guys are crazy.
Oh, yeah. I hate that.
I want to know. Here's what I want to know. I want to know who decides what model, and I don't mean like plastic model, but what model, a year of cars they make the models of. Because the cars that mean the most to you are never made. Like, I so badly want to make a model of my 80 Buick LeSabre coupe with the Mafia windows in the back. I mean, this thing was a rolling death trap. The front end was all busted up. So I had 4 headlights. One was looking for snipers. The other was looking for squirrels. One was checking the curb, and then one was pointing forward. But you can't find a model of it.
You know what? The one that I would like, and the closest one I got, I think it's a '67 Pontiac that they have. Is it the '67 Pontiac model that's out there, Dominic? I think it's a '67, '68.
Yeah, they're '67, '66. They have both of them. They have.
Now, I had 69. My first car was a '69 Pontiac Catalina, and I love that fucking thing. That thing was a beast, man. Beautiful car. I love that front end, you know, with those big headlights, like those long headlights with the points on. You know, good. You can't find it. Closest I can get is a '68, you know, which looks almost the same. I think there's a difference in the bumper, isn't it? I think the bumper is different on
the marker lights, lights and stuff like that. You know, back then they made them as pros, and when they went from one year to the next, they modified the mold, and they didn't go back. So like with the Monte Carlos, the 70 Montes, they went from 70 through 72. Then they started going into race cars, and that was it. The mold was trashed. So it wasn't until '98 when they decided, there's a lot of lowrider fans that like the 70 Monty. Let's do a new body.
Yeah.
So they retooled that kit. Stuff like that Pontiac, it's going to be hard to get. They may have made a promo of it, but it's going to be big bucks.
Yeah.
Or you have to go back and look at like through the Johan stuff.
Yeah. But the other one I had was a '76 Cadillac. That one was, with that big. It was the Eldorado lime fucking green. I don't know what it was, but I used to get cheap deals on fucking green cars, man, because my Catalina was green. I paid $200 for it. And that fucking car, man, that thing fast. That motherfucker has some balls, man. And then I get the Eldorado.
I think they
big long ass fucking boat that I used to drive.
I think they did that car. I think Josh just mentioned Johan. I think they did the '76 Eldorado. It may have been a convertible, but I'm pretty sure they did a mid '70s Eldorado.
Yeah, but you know how hard that's going to be to find the fucking Johan '76 fucking Eldorado.
Yeah.
Actually, right now, if you went and asked Andy at Andy's headquarters, because he just got that big, huge shipment or bought that collection, he might have both of those.
The problem with that is he's not selling online. You have to go to the store.
Hey, go visit Steve at home. I don't know what to tell you.
Steve's down in Arizona. He's in West Virginia.
Yeah, he's in Virginia now.
Hey, I don't know. I never fly. I never know.
Yeah, I can go visit some cousins on the res, but I'm not driving.
Now, Brian, what you were saying before about how they never come out with the stuff that we want, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like the '68. I have it right here. The '68 Dodge Coronet.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't made this. This is an original kit. They haven't made it since '68. But the same companies, round two, have little die casts of it. So if they have licensing to do a little die cast, why can't they do this? And this is something that they've threatened to do a number of times, but they still haven't.
Well, round
by the
two
way, that's
is
my own printed grill on it.
nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
Well, round two is not exactly known for their, stellar workmanship and customer service and everything else. I mean, we were sitting one time. I bought all the rockets. It was originally a 1970s kit. It was all the different types of rockets, but they were all in short scale. And I went through and I started building them, and it was the most ridiculous, hokey. It was like they didn't even try and touch up the mold. Nothing. I mean, there was bleed over. There was where it should have been ribbed for her pleasure around the body. It was missing ribs. It was just the whole 9 yards. I literally was sitting here. We were in a hangout, and I just took the whole thing, put it in a box, and threw it. And everyone went, "Aren't you building that?" No, no more. I'm not doing that to myself. I refuse to build inferior kits anymore.
So, hey, Josh, you got an interview coming up tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you got on?
I have DevilDog.Games is going to be on tomorrow.
Now, what is he, a gamer or a figure painter or what?
So that's going to be some of the conversations we're going to have tomorrow. I believe he is a gamer, but he also builds models. So, but the cool thing is, and Dominic's going to like this, he's building his own roll case or roll, like, the NASCAR frames. He's building his own on scratch, and they look really, really good.
It's really nice. It fits in a 66, 67 Chevelle.
He's got if you've watched a couple of his live things, he's got 4 or 5 that are already. Yeah. Miguel is going to be.
Where's he from?
John,
I don't know him, so I want to go ahead and subscribe to him. See his work.
I'll have to send you a link.
I forget where. I forget where he's located.
But Mopar and John will probably know where he's from. I want to say he's somewhere between you and Texas.
Well, that's
somewhere in there because he's in the Central Time Zone. You know what I mean? Like,
You know that tree in that state? He's right around the corner from that.
Yeah, that's half the fucking day. Come on, Mike, bring your ass in here already.
Nebraska. He's in Nebraska. So yeah, I knew they'd know.
All right, we narrowed it down to a state.
Yeah, come on, Mike. Yeah,
well, we don't want to give out his address, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's well. We'll just dox the poor guy.
Yeah, he's
He has no idea he's even being mentioned on the show.
Oh,
Next thing people are showing up.
He's in Oklahoma. So, dude, I was going through some stuff. I was fixing a bracelet for my daughter, and I'm looking for my 2-part epoxy, because it's got some native beads on there, and it's a silver cuff, and it came loose. So I start digging through all shit, and I'm pulling out figures that I didn't finish from years ago. I'm like, fuck, I never finished that. God damn. Okay, here. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just working on figures, man. You when you do them, you think they're fucking good, and then you look at them 5 years later. You're like, I could have done this. Oh.
Yeah, I never had that problem. Sorry. Anyway,
I'll tell you though, I was looking at the skulls on those models, all the little skulls on their like this pants or skirt or whatever they're wearing.
This motherfucker right here.
Yeah. So I pictured some of those because they got nice detail. Using that for a shifter in the car.
no.
It's just the right size.
They have
If any of them break off, send them my way.
no Games Workshop. If you go on here, let me see if I can find
Break them.
on Amazon. You could buy a box of those.
Yeah, there's
There's like 200 of them in 100 of them in a box. They're all different sizes. Yeah, here, let me find it for you real quick.
Or I mean, really, you could
All
print.
right.
There's enough STLs out there, Dom, to print them up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's
print
true.
your own.
I mean, if you could sit there and print those little goddamn light bezels, I mean, you could definitely make the skulls.
Yeah, here it
I
is.
can make
Right.
a skull that looks like Freddie Mercury with the weird teeth.
Yes, you
well,
could.
These people can kiss my ass.
These people can what?
I paid for this box that I'm about to show you. When I bought it when it first came out, I paid $12 for it.
Oh, jeez, here we go.
Oh, I think I'm going to be
He's either
printing
going to
my
have
own.
gas or he's pissed. Oh my god!
$54? No, I've seen that
Oh,
way
wow.
cheaper.
Does it come with an 8 ball and a hooker?
They're
It better for $34.
Christ.
But you know what, Dom? You know what? I have a box of them
box
that
of
I'm not
skulls.
using. Send me Facebook me your address. I'll send you the box.
Put it up here right now, Dom. Let the whole world know.
Seriously, I got a box of them that I'm never going to use. So I mean, I got thousands.
I don't even need.
No,
just
you
a
don't
couple that.
But you know what? But that's you could put like a fucking hood ornament on them. That you could use it for a hood ornament, a shifter.
Yeah.
Even like instead of they're so small. Instead of dice, you could have 2 skulls in the windshield. Instead of dice.
That's cool.
Send me your text me your
right.
I'll send it. I got it. It's in there.
I appreciate that.
Some fuzzy skulls, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay over $20 for that kit.
Dude, I paid $12 fucking for that box. I bought 4 of them.
I wouldn't.
More parts.
I got a new toy.
Oh, see, you were talking shit about me the other day when I was talking about that thing, fucker. And you
Is that a
went,
back
"Wow."
scratcher?
And I did.
It can do whatever you like.
What were you telling me? That thing can move. You don't need one with all those hands. And look at this fucker goes out and buys
If
one.
you take it and you put it into a pointy middle, it just makes all sorts of party fun.
Hey, you know what? That's true, Mad Genius. That is very, very true with Amazon right now.
They're fucking-
That is a great comment.
What's that? Which one? This?
No, the Mad Genius one towards the bottom.
All right. Why is my comments not working here?
Don't like you no more.
That's what happened when Amazon started doing 3D party sellers. They turned into eBay. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's messed up.
Well, I just went through the whole thing with Amazon and a third-party seller over these
Yeah.
things. And I went
My
and
yellow glasses. Hold on.
oh, no, you want me to get the good ones? I'll get the good ones for you. The ones that go white? Oh. Especially trying to take them out of the package. And there's only a little thumb hole to get your thumb in there. And what do? They push the on-off button right there. So as you push it, you and then you're blind.
Oh,
But no, with the whole thing third
I
party.
got one too. I haven't unwrapped it yet.
But I went and I ordered a kit, and I thought I was ordering it from the original seller, and it ended up it wasn't. It was some guy out of
The one you just got?
what's that?
The Gundam?
No. The lights. These lights for the drone.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And so I ordered a 3-light kit. He sends me 1 light. So I'm sitting also, so I called up the company that makes the lights, and they're like, "Well, we didn't actually sell that to you. We don't sell directly on Amazon. Only one specific company can sell on Amazon for us." I called them up, and I know them very well. I've dealt with them for years as a photographer. They said, "We didn't send this to you either. The person you bought it from is out of Missouri, a third party." So I contact them. I said, "Listen," I was like, and at this point I'm getting an idea that something's not right. And I just said, something. I said, "You only sent me 1 light. I want a refund." "Okay, just send it back." One slight problem. USPS considers this a hazardous material because of the way that the bulbs are attached to the circuit board. I was like, okay, that's interesting. So couldn't file for a return through Amazon. Amazon couldn't file for a return. So we had to start the whole A to Z claim process. This clown keeps telling me, he goes, and at no point in time does he say, "Listen, just let me send you the other 2 lights and save the sale." You would think, if, we made a mistake, we'll send you the 2 lights. No. I mean, literally up until like the last minute, I'm sitting there and he's sitting there telling me, "Well, just keep saying, mail it back. And I'm like, no, not until I've got a refund. Because I got the funniest feeling I mails back as a third party. He gets it in hand and I never hear from him again. And Amazon goes, well, sorry. So I got on the phone with Amazon and I said, "Look," I said, "I can't return this. I'm not going to go and break the rules of USPS by sending something that they're declaring is hazardous material. So what are we doing here?" And they filed the claim. They filed the claim and everything. And then finally, when I wrote to this guy, I said, "Why don't you just send me the green and the red light?" "Oh, I don't have them." It was the only product he had listed for sale on Amazon was the 3-light kit. I'm like, then you don't have them? How do you not have them? If you're selling, because I said to Amazon, this guy is scamming. He's trying to get me to send the product back, and then he just keeps the money, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these third-party sellers, I'm very leery now of anything on Amazon with a third-party seller.
Yeah, I try not to do that. I bought recently, about 3 weeks ago. My wife, I said, "Hey, let's get you a new robe." So I bought one that looked like a fucking Jedi robe with the hood and everything. It said Amazon Prime. Beautiful robe. Comes in 2 sizes too small. So I want to send it back. So I want the label. They want me to send it back to China. So I'm like, okay. So I go to the post office. I paid $40-something for this thing on Amazon Prime. They wanted $35 for me to send it back.
If it's Prime guarantees a refund within 30 days.
Well, I got my money. I got my money back right away. But I'm
I was just going to say to you guys, so you got to watch when you see like that link that you showed, Gil. That's not a Prime auction. It's not a Prime listing.
I'm just saying.
That's a third-party seller.
Right. Yeah.
You got to watch that. If it's not Prime, you shouldn't buy it because it's usually that same thing, Brian, where that guy is selling something that he's not really supposed to sell, and you're never going to get your money back if something goes wrong. You got to really watch that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And especially you got to watch them because when I was originally looking at the kit, I was looking at the one for sale by Adorama, and then for some odd reason it switched me over to this other seller.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell?
I got bit by that in the past, and the guy from Amazon, I got on the phone with them, and the guy told me, he said, if it's not Prime, it's usually a third-party seller, and you're at your own risk. It'll say in the auction, this is not guaranteed. Buyer protection is not guaranteed. It'll say it when you check out.
Yeah.
But it has it's become eBay. Some things, like if it's like that kid is not out there anymore, Gil. You know, that it's become eBay, Amazon. You know, they'll just whack it up to $40 or $50 and try to get somebody to buy it. You know,
here's the funny thing. If I was looking for another Balrog and another Fell Beast, you know, because there's three of them made. The one that I have, which you know, the one that the Witch King is on, and then you have another one where he's flying straight, and then you have the one with his head down. So I'm looking on Amazon, and I see one. The fucking guy wants $199 for it. I mean, you're out of your fucking mind. They're going for about $50, you know, for that kid. Same thing with the Balrog. I saw one on Amazon, and like you said, as soon as I saw it, it says ships from so and so, and there's no Prime on there. You guys, right on the thing, it's 3 something. It said, I don't remember, but it was a little over 300. I said, you out of your fucking mind? Well, I mean, the kid knew it was $40, $50. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, so I just said, fuck it. You know, I'm not. No, I ain't. It's bad enough that you're paying $50 for a Games Workshop fucking figure, and then you got these other motherfuckers that are trying to stroke you. You know, so we can get up to 10 people in here today, Mike.
Say again, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I went and bought the fucking the thing. You know what? We're gonna have to do it. Somebody's, you know, the Jitsi.
I subscribe to Google. So
Yeah,
I can do Google.
Yeah, I bought this one. What is the Google? How much is it a month?
$7 a month.
Yeah, I'll probably do the Google too. You know, but yeah, I like the quality of this, and I figured
You're using it for
other things. Yeah. So,
Morning, guys.
what's going on? Morning, Tommy.
Same old, same
Hey,
old.
Tommy.
What's happening?
Just a nice, beautiful, hot day in SoCal.
Anybody here from Andres?
it's his son's birthday today, so he's out.
Oh, cool. He's doing the happy birthday. I see you've been busy printing up some cool stuff for your stash there, Mike.
I just was messing around with that. It's always been a thing that I wanted to play with, and I had to test out one of the big printers, so I did it as big as I could go.
Looks pretty good though.
Yeah, I printed the door last night. Now I'm gonna print the door frame. It's been hot, nasty, working outside. So I'm exhausted.
Getting that vitamin D.
Yeah, I'm getting in that vitamin something.
Mike is like, fuck that vitamin D.
Came home today. So fuck the world and everybody in it. I'm just gonna go lay down.
Yep.
Yeah, humidity. You know?
Yeah, I'll be trenching tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do some stuff outside. I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Me and Manuel labor. He's my best buddy.
He's the best buddy. Oh, Manuel Labor.
Yeah, I sat with my nephew and trying to figure out all the audio visual we're gonna run to this gazebo, because we got a trench tomorrow to lay all the conduits so we can run all the wires. We're gonna upgrade the inside home stereo system, and yeah, his house is phenomenal. So he's my consultant.
Consultant, huh?
Yeah. When you got a nephew, that knows this stuff.
Tommy, how much progress did you and Andres make on your car?
Let's see. We have the gaps in the hood taken care of. So
I think he meant the 1-to-1.
Oh, the 1-to-1. It's gonna be sold probably.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of work, more money than it would be worth. You know, so
Okay.
So we'll just sell it.
So how's that going then? The 1-to-1. I mean, the one you got there in front of you.
Yeah, I took out it had some gaps in the hood, so Andres showed me how to fix that.
Sweet.
And I'm trying to do his trick to add a little sharpness to these lines, to the body lines, but I tried a couple and it didn't quite work, so I'm hoping to shoot this thing in a couple of days though, because I'm pretty much done messing with it.
I know that fucking feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I keep messing with it, and I mean, yeah. So I'll just shoot a primer and we'll go to the next step. I guess I got to start bugging Andres for this piece. He's supposed to print up this little piece for me that fits right there. The grill. So I'll have to ask him about that. I'll just go pound on his door. I'll have to, in order to get in, I mean, I have to get through the gate. So I guess I'll have to have a weed whacker in the back of my truck so he let me in.
Oh, my
Wow.
Hey, he can get away with making that joke.
Okay.
Yeah. But
You kind of have to have a weed whacker.
yeah,
One more.
he lives in a gated community. I just happen to have an office that's behind an automatic gate. So mine's, yeah, I'm in a gated place, but
Well, you are just special.
so I was telling them last, in my neighborhood, we have the guys that push the carts and sell, fruit and corn and all kinds of things. So I go, man, I guess my neighborhood's upscaled because last week the guy came by, he was in a golf cart.
Damn!
No lie. Wow.
Motherfucker selling all kinds of paletas, huh?
Yeah, we're styling.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, Josh, did you get a package yet?
You know what? I have not checked the mail in a couple days.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get there today.
Okay. I'll go look here in a little bit. I got to go get my brother from the truck stop tonight, so when I'm out, I'll go by the mailbox.
Now you know it's good epoxy when you take a sniff and you can smell it when it's not even open yet.
Oh, yeah. That's some fresh.
Oh, how nice. Let me give you a mixing tray. So after you stink up your house, you can have it stay for posterity. Sets in 5 minutes. Stinks for 5 years. Okay, I think we're going to put this away for tonight so I don't hear the griping and complaining from the rest of the Chuckle Patch.
So now, what are you going to do with your Gundam? You got aftermarket for it or what? Or just put it right out?
There is no aftermarket. I have looked. Make some room here. This kit was originally printed in 2011. So it's been a long time since there was any aftermarket for it or anything like that. And it's kind of like, if you do find, it's going to be like 3 times, 4 times the amount it should really be priced at. And, you get to the point where you're just like, yeah, it's not worth it. The only thing I might do, it's a Ricasso. The decals are decent, but I might still go out and get a better set of water slides. But give you an idea of the size of this big bitch.
Let me put a camera in there. I want to take a look at that.
Yeah. Man.
That's a big motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Now, which size is that, Brian?
This is a master grade. It's going to be a 1/100 scale.
Okay.
When this thing is said and done, it's going to be about the size of the box. Maybe a little bit shorter. But there's so much. This has the rockets off the back. It's got 12 million freaking guns, 6 shooters, everything. It's just insane.
Now, do you paint that or does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It depends. I mean, sometimes I build them and I just leave them alone. Just whatever they are there. It's wonderful. A kit like that, a Rakat kit, I will always paint. It's one of those things where they're so hard to get in the first place, especially nowadays. It's a waste not to, because to just leave it, as we say, bare bones, you're not taking full advantage of it. It's like buying a really expensive kit and you just build it out of the box when like it's like, for example, it's like Dominic taking a car kit that he knows that he could make worth $10,000 to $15,000 for a guy to buy it, and he just builds it out of the box, no paint, no nothing. You wouldn't do that. It's not like you're going and buying a level 1 snap tight kit, and who cares?
Hey, Howard, the link is on the Styrene Syndicate. Howard says he can't seem to join. Oh, well.
Are you saying oh well, or is he saying oh well?
No, he said that's what he said.
Oh, I'm like,
I thought yours was like, oh.
No, I mean,
Oh well,
here, I screwed up. I didn't put the link on.
sucks to be you.
I sent the link to the regulars like I always do. And I forgot. Josh had jumped in earlier. We were talking about how to set this up, and I forgot to put the actual link, the page, so people can join. So, hey, the link's on there, Howard. If you're still watching.
This group of people
So the irregulars can join.
This group of people is such a fucking train wreck at times. Oh.
Hey, Mikey, I got a question for you.
Hey, can we get on everybody? We're stalling Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the matter with just being on me? Huh? I'm fucking beautiful.
you have to ask that question.
Hey, I got a question for you, Mike. I know that there's a STL for a fell beast.
I heard there's an FTD for one too.
Fucking cochino. Nobody's talking.
How do you know? Have you seen it?
I've seen one. I think it was at one of those. It might have been on Game Body or somebody.
Somebody's body.
It was a while ago, Mike. In all fairness, it was a while ago.
What is it called? A fell beast?
Yeah,
Is that what it's like it sounds?
Yeah, fell beast. It's from the Lord of the Rings. The ring rip. The fell beast.
Oh, you're talking about the dragon.
Yeah.
You're saying fell beast, and I'm thinking Games Workshop.
Yeah. Well, it's a fell beast in the book. That's what they call it.
You missed the book.
Evening, people.
Yeah. So.
Fuck you.
Hey, Michael.
This one.
Hold on. Let me get on you. Let me get on you. Hold on. Give me a second. I just had to. I had to. Yeah.
Big bet. How much that's going to cost in resin? Jeez.
I'll pay for it. Mike knows it.
Big girl. That's a big girl.
That's why I didn't want to. I was going to ask you: Is it with your time the way it is? No. Dude, I don't bother you, man. I don't bother you. I'm just asking.
This is an off-air conversation.
Okay, we'll talk off it. Well, no, that's why I wanted you to see it first, so you get time to think about it. Dumb and go fuck myself off it. Hey guys, Howie.
Howard, what's up?
What's going on, dude?
What's going on, guys?
Just sitting there chewing the fat.
Are you going to be live all night? Or are you going to?
Not all night. What time is it? Maybe till about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then we'll go. I just wanted to put some content on because I got, the last couple of weeks I haven't done it live, and I got a bunch of guys. Hey man, blah blah blah. Okay, I'll throw one up, and then I went and bought this the year subscription to the StreamYard, So we'll see. We'll see how it works.
How do you like this StreamYard so far?
I like it because
I like it.
It costs a little bit more than the other ones, but it does. I just hit a couple of switches, it goes where I want it to.
Oh, good.
The problem with it is it's expensive.
How much is it, if you don't mind my asking?
I don't. It's $240 a year.
How much?
$240 a year.
Wow. That is a lot.
20
But-
bucks.
Dude, it could be a lot more expensive. If I got the professional one, it's almost $400 a year.
That's 20 bucks a month.
But Howard, there's a on Black Friday they have a $10 deal, which is what I did. You don't get all the options, but the biggest thing you get is you're able to have 10 people on, and you got more options
Okay.
than the free
Well,
version.
I am kind of interested in getting something good because once I move to Texas and I get settled, I'm gonna get back to making videos again and
This is good.
streaming and stuff like that.
Yeah, see, this one is good because I mean Google does it too. You can get to Google, and that's what are you doing, buddy? I'm talking. You want to show everybody what you just built? They can't see you. You're over here. You got to come this way. You got to come behind me. What did you just put together? What is that? Show it up.
This is
camera's
Among
the
Us.
camera's up there.
This is
The
Among
camera's
Us.
right there.
This is meant to be Among Us.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
That's
like
cool.
it's supposed to be like imposter green practicing on these little different colored dummies.
All right, no, look,
Like
Grandpa.
Among Us character dummies.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's pretty cool, man.
Here, give my wallet to Grandma. Give it to Grandma. All right. I don't want to find it underneath. I don't want to find it underneath your bed.
I'll take that wallet.
Dude, close the door. Yo, you got a tail? Oh, I know there's no need to ask you, but you left the door open, Rockhead. Thank you. Anyway, I saying like Google, you can't do the only free thing out there is things like Jitsi now for Hangouts.
Yeah.
Whatever. You can Zoom. You can get Zoom. It costs a little less than this. You can get up to 140 people in there. But why the hell do I want 140 people in there? It'd be crazy. What is the other one? Google's $10 a month, Mike. You said
$7.
$7. $8 ish.
you're gonna have these people figured it out right away. If you want to hang out, you got to pay for it.
Oh yeah, everything's about money now.
See, now this year I can do unlimited streaming. I can have up to 15, 20 people in here. But dude, anything over 10 people is too much in a hangout.
Yeah, especially when you got all of a sudden you lose control and everybody starts talking at the same time.
Now, that's
And
what,
you can make heads or tails out of the conversation.
no, that's what the mute button's for.
Well, that's true.
No, but the reason I like this StreamYard thing is it's super easy to get it live on YouTube. Google, Jitsi, and all the other things, you got to have the master key. You got to copy something. It's like it's not difficult, but it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just give it time. YouTube will find a way to screw it up.
Well, they did screw it up. We had the Google Hangouts before, remember?
No, I know, but I'm talking about this.
No,
YouTube will find a way to screw the
No.
ease of using this
no, I don't think. Well, who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe they won't.
because that's what they do. If something is working and everybody's happy with it, oh well, we can't have that. We got to make people unhappy.
Howard, the problem is this isn't associated with YouTube.
Nope.
So it's a professional streaming service.
Yeah, I understand that.
But no,
They can make it so it's harder for this
No.
service to access their service.
they won't do that. You know why? Because if you're streaming to YouTube, you're automatically going to YouTube, and you're giving them some bucks by going to YouTube or whatever. If you got ads or whatever. So, but you
Well, yeah.
No,
Okay.
you never know. YouTube is probably going to figure out, oh, we screwed up by getting rid of Google Hangouts. Let's go Google Hangouts, and we'll charge $10 a month for Google Hangouts. You know, dumbasses.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So I think about 8:30 we'll call this one done. Give it about an hour.
I was thinking about, like I said, once I move to Texas, I'm going to start doing the review videos and then maybe start building online. I was actually thinking about going on Twitch also, but after careful consideration, screw that.
We'll see with this service, with this one here, I can send this I think, what is it, John? 8 different destinations, 10 different destinations, something like that.
So I can only do 3 because of what I pay, right?
I can do, I think, 6 or 8.
But
Whatever.
Gil should be able to do 10. And I think some of that's Facebook, YouTube,
Instagram, Twitch, YouTube.
Nah, not Instagram. Instagram's not.
Not Instagram. Tumblr. I think Tumblr is one of them.
Yeah.
Who the fuck goes on Tumblr but freaks, you know?
Freaks and hoes.
All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Mama's calling me. You guys go ahead and chit chat amongst each other. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, that's one of the. I was considering going on Twitch, but after being on Twitch for a little bit and seeing what's going on, it's it's counterproductive.
Howard, you should do it on TikTok. You laugh, but there's starting to become a big modeling circuit over on TikTok, especially figure painting. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was listening to jokes and watching people dance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
When Gil gets back, ask him about it. He's been over there.
Is there a big modeling community on TikTok?
It's starting to get big, but it's all the people that don't like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, I followed a couple of model builders on Twitch, but they mostly do Gundam. And although I like Gundam and I like Bandai stuff, I have a stash of Gundams in storage. Unfortunately, I can't get to it right now. But they don't get any following. They get maybe, I think the highest I've seen is like 30 people watching, and it was only because it was some hot girl that was doing the modeling, the Gundam building. And granted, she's covered from head to toe. She's not showing cleavage or anything like that. But she's very pretty. And she knows how to engage the viewers. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. But I haven't made an effort to get to storage to get my other Gundams because anything that I build now, I'm leaving behind. I'm not going to take it to Texas with me. And those Gundams that I have are hard to come by, and some are really expensive.
So when do you go to Texas?
I'm planning on moving by the end of the year, November or December. Right now, I can't get a mover.
Yeah.
It's the busy season, and they want... One guy quoted me like almost $10,000 to move my stuff, and I'm like, "You're out of your mind."
It's a little warm in Texas right now.
Well, I think he probably quoted that price, so I would say no because he really didn't want to. He's probably overbooked. I spoke to another guy who actually told me November, December are the slow seasons. I would be better off moving by that time. So we'll see.
Hey, so what's the difference between a mecha and a Gundam?
A Gundam is a mecha.
Oh, okay.
Mech is a category.
Ah.
Yeah, Gundam is a brand.
Ah.
Gundam is a anime, manga, whatever you want to call it, Japanese comic, cartoon type thing that they've made models of with all the characters.
I think, in about 5 minutes I'll end this stream. But I think I'm gonna try to use this as a regular hangout. Will it work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just because 10 people, that's enough people at a hangout. I mean,
Do you have to sign out and sign in again?
as soon as you see the link, just click it.
So Gil will end the live feed, and then we're just going to hang out. That's the.
So we stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you don't have to go nowhere. I'll just
Now, Gil, Josh was telling me to ask you about TikTok.
I'm going to tell you something. I've resisted that for a long time. I didn't want nothing to do with it. And my daughters talked me into it. There are more, the community of figure painters, car builders, it's an astronomical, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, I'll post a video, a 3-minute video, and I've got 300 fucking hits on it 10 minutes after I posted it. You know, people.
Wow.
Now that might not that's not a lot. I'm not a big social guy. I mean, I just been up on it 2 weeks already. The car video, I put up a video of the car as I was doing it because you can do 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 3-minute videos, or you can go live. The community there is a big community, and the cool thing about that is you can only, if you're doing a video, you only get 3 minutes. The longest you can post is 3 minutes.
Okay.
So you're keeping people's attention, number one. Number two, if you're selling something, that's where you want to be.
Now, let me ask you something. On TikTok, you don't save the database, right? Your video goes up, and then once you download it, it disappears?
No. You could set it to where it disappears. There's a
it's always out there. You have a database of videos.
Yes, you have a database.
It's not like, what's that other one?
Snapchat?
Yeah, Snapchat, right?
No, these will stay up there, or you could set it to only 30 days or whatever.
I wasn't sure if it was the same format as
But dude, I'm telling you, man, I posted a couple of things on there, and I got some people that inquired about some things, so we talked privately. I sold 5 models in a week, bro.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
There is a big, you know what? I didn't want to do it because I thought, this is just for girls showing their titties and blah, blah, blah.
No, that's Twitch.
You'd be amazed. You just put in what you're looking for, and you got thousands of them there. You know, I mean, just the shit that you got on there, and you could just put on there, hey, contact me at my email here if you want something, blah, 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 and boom. You know, it's if you're trying to build your brand. If you're selling something, or you just want to be a social, what do you call that, an influencer, that's where you want to be. Because not only that, you can have those TikTok videos go to your YouTube and your Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, they go to your YouTube Shorts.
Yep, they go to the YouTube. Exactly, they go to your YouTube Shorts, and they go to Instagram on your timeline. So,
how'd you know I had YouTube Shorts?
I don't have any shorts.
I'm not wearing it tonight.
Yeah. Your camera's pointed too low.
You remember a while ago there was a member of the syndicate who started a site that was kind of similar to YouTube.
That's Kenny.
Is that still around?
Yeah, Hobby Link International. It's just no, that's a different guy. Was that Kenny or Mike?
I can't remember.
That was Kenny, wasn't it?
What are you talking about? You're talking about Model Tube?
Yeah. Wasn't that Ken?
Yeah, Model Tube. They started with Model Tube, I believe.
Yeah.
In Conklin.
Yeah.
And then it was under the banner of Hobby Link International, but Model Tube didn't quite work out. It's expensive to run the server for stuff like that.
Right.
And then he transformed that into like a website-based forum, and that didn't work out either because, again, I believe it was expensive and a lot of work.
Yeah.
And now he's back to just like a regular forum like ISM.
Yeah.
But he has the Facebook group. See, the problem is the Facebook group always overpowers anything else that anybody does because it's so much easier and so much more commonplace.
Well, I was watching ISM today, and they were talking. Dan was talking a little bit about it at the forum. The ISM forum is dying because everybody's
on Facebook.
You know, it's
I haven't been to the ISM forum in years.
Well, because with the Facebook, you use your phone. You got your phone, snip, boom, 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 and it's done. You don't have to go to a forum, sign in, log.
Yeah.
Yeah, forums are dead. I mean, you had the other one. Remember that real big one, Scale Model Attic? That dude was.
That's that. Yeah, now you're going way back.
Yeah.
Well, that guy was an idiot anyway.
No, he wasn't.
That's like That's even pre like when Facebook was popular.
Yeah. Why was he? He wasn't no idiot. He was cool to me. He was a good man. He was a good dude. He was doing the service for the community. I don't know why he'd be an idiot.
Well, I don't mean that in a negative way.
Huh?
Never mind.
No. Anyway,
you're a fucking moron, but I don't mean that in a negative way.
Nah, the forums. You know what? Forums. They just Facebook killed them. And then they bought Instagram. So Instagram's and then they bought WhatsApp. Fucking Facebook owns WhatsApp.
The key.
Oh, do they? I didn't know that.
You think your shit is private on WhatsApp? Oh, it's secure. Fucking Facebook owns them. Ain't nothing fucking secure, man.
Yeah, nothing is.
Yeah.
Not even OnlyFans is secure.
Well, I don't know. I've never been on OnlyFans.
You see them? You do a search on the internet.
You're on OnlyFans
all over the place.
now,
People stealing their content.
Dude, not anything. If it's electronic, it can be stolen.
Yeah. Why hell? On my YouTube channel, I deleted all my videos before I lost a foot, and because that thing with COPA, whatever they call it, was popping up. I found out there's 2 channels out there that copied every single one of my videos.
You know what, dude? That COPA thing, that was the funniest thing I ever seen.
That's a COPA. People
freaked out about that, not realizing that they weren't coming after you. They weren't the one they were coming after. If you made stuff that was specific to children, but before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. We're going to stop the live feed.
I can't hear you.
Come on, Brian.
Brian's drowning.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to start. I'm going to kill the live feed. We're going to go We're going to go with just a regular hangout. If anybody out there, if you're a member of Steinway Syndicate Red Dragon Model Works, the link is up. You can come join us. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
Have a good one.